Hi humans, here are 10 caveman instincts that still control you today. Number 1, fear of rejection by strangers. Back in the wild, rejection wasn't just a bad vibe, it was a death sentence. The tribe didn't like you? Cool. Now you get no fire, no food, and no backup when a giant-toothed murder beast jumps out of the dark. Social bonds weren't optional. They were the thin line between surviving another day or becoming a crunchy forest snack. Fast forward to now, and guess what? Your ancient brain still panics like exile is coming every time you mess up a social cue. Didn't get a like on your post? Brain says, pack your bags, outcast. Someone leaves you on red? Brain says, better start sharpening sticks. You're on your own now. Miss a party invite? Brain rolls out the emotional funeral. It's absurd. You're sitting on the couch, safe, with snacks and Wi-Fi, but your nervous system is lighting up like you're about to freeze to death under the cold, uncaring stars. You're not dying, but your caveman brain thinks you are every time because it runs on ancient software nobody upgraded. Number 2, hoarding useless junk. Caveman brain was a hoarding machine. Sticks, tools, rocks, weapons, shiny stuff, good for trading or flexing on the others. Back then, keeping extra junk meant survival points. You never knew when the next winter, famine, or saber-tooth disaster was coming. Fast forward to now, and your prehistoric wiring is still hoarding, like the apocalypse is knocking. Only now, it's not useful supplies. It's expired coupons, 17 identical USB cables, cracked phone cases, and a stapler that hasn't worked since 2014 but feels important. Caveman brain is whispering, keep it. We might need it when the mammoths return. Even as modern you stares at the junk drawer thinking, why do I have 3 dead batteries and a single shoelace? You're not prepping for survival. You're running outdated software that thinks a spare phone charger will save your life when the next ice age hits, even though you live with central heating and one-day shipping. Number 3, remembering embarrassment forever. Back in the tribe, screwing up wasn't just awkward. It was dangerous. Trip during the hunt? Miss your shot? Telling the chief that you like feet. Congratulations, you've just tanked your ELO rank, invited mockery, and maybe even earned yourself a one-way ticket to Exileville. Your brain evolved to treat embarrassment as a survival alarm. Never do that again, or we're toast. Fast forward to now, and you trip near a vending machine or say something weird in a meeting, and your brain locks it in like a mortal sin. Years later, you're lying in bed, minding your own business, when out of nowhere your brain leans in and whispers, hey, remember that time in 2012 when you waved at someone who wasn't waving at you? And suddenly you're curling into a ball like you just failed the tribe again. Rationally, you know nobody remembers. But caveman brain is screaming, we blew it, we're done. Prepare for death. Number 4, being afraid of the dark. Darkness used to mean you're screwed. No sun? No fire? That's when the lions came. That's when the snakes slid in. That's when the invisible nightmare hiding in the bushes said, dinner time. Back in the tribe, when the sun dipped, you clumped together and prayed you'd wake up. Fast forward to now, and your idiot brain still thinks darkness equals instant death, even though you're sitting in a locked room with a fridge full of snacks and a phone 2 feet away. The hallway light flickers. Your heart spikes like you're one step from being mauled. Floor creaks. You freeze like a prey animal hoping the monster loses interest. You're not weak. You're carrying around prehistoric panic software that thinks lights out means survival mode, not Netflix and bedtime. Congratulations. You are a modern human with jungle fear glitches that fire up every time you turn the lights off. Number 5, freezing when you're overwhelmed. Fight or flight. Cute. Your brain has a third option. Freeze like a wide-eyed prey animal about to become lunch. Back in the wild, freezing worked. You hear rustling in the bushes. You stand still, hope the predator overlooks you, and maybe, just maybe, you live. Fast forward to now, and your dumb survival brain still hits the freeze button. Except now, it's not a tiger, it's a work meeting, a test, or your boss asking a question. Heart racing. Thoughts blank, body locked up like you're waiting for fangs to clamp down, except it's just people politely staring at you waiting for an answer. You're not a coward, you're running Stone Age code that says, stand still, maybe death will walk past, even though you're just trying to survive a PowerPoint presentation. Number 6, being distracted by movement. Something moves? Snap. Your eyes whip over, your head turns, doesn't matter what you were doing. Caveman brain yanks the wheel. Back in the wild, movement meant prey, predator, or threat. Miss it, and you miss dinner. Or you become dinner. Fast forward to today, and you're not tracking gazelles or dodging leopards. You're sitting at a desk, staring at a screen, and a flicker in the corner pulls your attention like a fishhook. Blinking ad, fluttering curtain, random cat walking past the window. Your brain screams, check it, could be danger, and rips your focus away. You're not distracted because you're weak. You're distracted because you're hardwired to treat every twitch and flicker like life or death, even if it's just a ceiling fan or a vibrating notification light. Number 7, constantly scanning for threats, aka doom scrolling. Back in the wild, scanning the horizon meant survival. Who's approaching? What's moving? Is that rustling wind or claws? Your ancestors survived because they never stopped watching for danger. Fast forward to now, and your dumb ancient brain still wants to scan, but it doesn't have savannas or predators. It has your phone, so you doom scroll. You swipe through political disasters, celebrity meltdowns, climate reports, and TikTok drama, thinking you're staying informed, but really you're feeding your Stone Age panic loop. Caveman brain doesn't care that you're lying on a couch, safe and fed. It just wants to keep checking for the next incoming threat, and it will not stop. Because somewhere deep inside, your survival instincts think knowing about some influencer's breakup will keep you alive through winter. Number 8, hyper-focus on gossip and social status. Back in the tribe, gossip wasn't petty. It was life or death intel. Who's making friends? Who's backstabbing? Who's climbing the social ladder? And who's about to get booted off the island? Knowing the social web meant knowing where you stood, who had your back, and who was sharpening a rock behind it. Fast forward to now, and your ancient brain is still hooked on the drama, even if the stakes are, who's mad in the group chat? Or, who put salt inside the cookies? Caveman brain doesn't care that it's office gossip or celebrity scandals. It lights up like you're in a survival game. It leans in, wide-eyed, whispering, watch this, alliances are shifting. You're not nosy. You're running Stone Age social software that treats every little rumor like a power play that might keep you alive another day. Number 9, startling at sudden noises. You're sitting there, minding your business, when, bam, toast pops up, a door slams, or someone drops a fork, and your whole body jerks like you've been shot at, heart racing, muscles tensed, brain shrieking, we're under attack! Back in the wild, sudden noises meant predators, ambush, or something crashing through the brush, ready to turn you into protein. Fast forward to today, and your caveman brain still slams the panic button every time a harmless noise hits. Car backfires, internal war drum, microwave beeps, micro heart attack. You're not overreacting because you're fragile. You're hardwired to flinch at every sound because, once upon a time, it kept your ancestors alive. Now, it just keeps you sweaty and jumpy in a perfectly safe room filled with modern comforts your survival brain doesn't understand. Number 10, hyper-focusing on sugar. Back in caveman times, sugar was liquid gold, ripe fruit, wild honey, rare, precious calorie bombs that could mean the difference between surviving winter or becoming a skeleton in a cave. So your brain evolved to go full gremlin mode when it detected sweetness. Yes, eat it, all of it, stuff it in your face before someone else does. That's what she said. Fast forward to today, and you're standing in a world flooded with donuts, sodas, candy bars, vending machines, dessert aisles, neon milkshakes, but your ancient brain doesn't know. It still thinks every sugar hit is a rare survival jackpot, a once-in-a-season calorie binge. That's why you can't just have one cookie. That's why your brain lights up like Christmas at the smell of frosting. You're not weak. You're running survival software that's been hijacked by a world your Stone Age wiring never evolved for. A sugar-saturated land your ancestors would have straight up called paradise. Thanks for watching Humans. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this with similar topics. Also, thank you for the 5,000 people who subscribed. I appreciate you. and I'll be seeing you next time.